While the discussion of further disengagement at all the four friction points in Eastern Ladakh is in progress, the People's Liberation Army (PLA) had deployed the latest range of advanced rocket launchers with an artillery brigade in the Western Theatre Command, which looks after the borders with India. Hello and welcome back to your own channel Indian Defense Analysis, where we bring to you all the latest development happening in the defense sector. In today's discussion, we'll talk about the recent deployment of artillery brigade by PLA Army, how big this threat is going to be for Indian armed forces, what should be the counter strategy of Indian Army. We will also look into the arsenals of Indian rocket system and how effective it's going to be against the PLA's rocket system. A front page article was published in PLA Daily, which is a Chinese Army's official newspaper, on Monday. As per the article, PLA's army has deployed an advanced long-range rocket launcher to the Himalayas in a move aimed at reinforcing China's border defense and act as a deterrent to India. An artillery brigade stationed 5,200 meters or 17,000 feet above the sea level in Xinjiang military district has intensified its drill using rocket system during the full swing combat ready training. The report, however, did not give the information about the type or the firing range of the weapon, but said it was a system with a long-range rocket with precision strike capability and had entered service in 2019. It is expected to be a long-range rocket launcher that can carry multiple 300 mm or 12-inch or even bigger rockets with more than 100 km of firing range. As per Chinese defense experts, the long-range rocket is going to be the most advanced PHL-16 or type PCL-191. The 42-ton PHL-03 is too bulky for the high altitude. Now, if you look at the earlier reports, PHL-16 or PCL-191 would become the main battle rocket system of PLA's armies. The mysterious type PCL-191 was debuted in National Parade in 2019. This is the same year which was mentioned by PLA Daily when it mentioned about the induction era of the rocket system which was deployed in Xinjiang. The PCL-191 long-range multiple launch rocket system MLRS is capable of carrying 370 mm rocket, each with a range of 350 km, or two 750 mm Fire Dragon 480 tactical ballistic missiles, each capable of flying up to 500 km. What is not known is the number of units China has built. About 1 or 2 months back, there were reports that China has extended its map grid as well into India, which means they can now acquire and strike at a target at our side. These rocket systems must be operated from an air base where there is an intrinsic air defense protection, and the closest to India northern border is Bhutan Air Base, which is having a distance of 350 km from Ladakh. Now, these rocket systems are very vulnerable in open terrain. PLA Army are using missiles to fill the void in their air force capabilities. Clearly, what they are doing is posting deterrence by punishment, which means to threaten to hurt if attacked. Now, India must respond to this with a deterrence by denial, which means persuading the enemy not to attack by convincing him that his attack will be defeated. But the question is, how? First, we need to keep them under surveillance. We need to have a dedicated surveillance capability, which means our sensors to shooter links have to be of a very high order, including communications and procedures which we don't have at present. Indian Army should be posting deterrence by denial, ideally using extended range Pinaka MRLs. Indian Army is currently using Smerch and Pinaka rocket system. Smerch is a 300 mm rocket having a range of 90 km, and the indigenous 214 mm Pinaka has a range of 90 km, but it also has an extended version which is called guided Pinaka rockets and can go up to 100 km. Using ramjet propelled rockets, in couple of years we can go up to 200 to 250 kilometers. But Indian Army need to increase the numbers and we need to use it all along the LAC. With the deployment of Pinaka, Indian Army can control entire area of G219, which is Chinese National Highway, because they have to come astride the highway. If PLA Army is denied of G219, then they are confirmed to be firing from Xinjiang. PLA Army have reached the threshold between non-nuclear and nuclear warhead. When such a long-range rocket is fired, you don't know if it is a nuclear or it is a non-nuclear. Anything over 150 mm can be equipped with a nuclear warhead. PLA Army have gone beyond that zone between tactical and nuclear and are in zone of ambiguity, which is why India's strategy of deterrence by denial is very important. However, Indian Army does not have enough Pinaka. Right now we have only 4 regiments which are in service and 6 are ordered. Each regiment has 18 launchers and each launcher can fire up to 12 rockets. Indian Army is in need of 22 Pinaka regiments. Also, Pinaka rockets do not have enough range when we compare to PCL-191 rocket system. Therefore, India need to develop and acquire more long-range Pinaka rockets to counter Chinese adversaries. While this may take a couple of years to develop, Indian Army should deploy BrahMos missiles aiming Hotan air bases. BrahMos, which is the fastest supersonic cruise missile, can fly at a supersonic speed nearly 3 times the speed of sound, which is around 3.2 Mach. The extended range of missile can hit targets up to 600 kilometers, which later will be further enhanced to 800 kilometers. What makes BrahMos missile so special and important is its terrain-hugging capability, supersonic speed and pinpoint accuracy. It will be nearly impossible to detect any missiles with these features.
This was today's update. Please let us know what is your views about these in comment section. Feel free to post your comments and suggestions about any topic related to defense sector on which you want to hear from us. With this, I would like to say goodbye and Jai Hind friends. Please like and subscribe our video if you have not done already. We will be soon back with more interesting and amazing development happening in defense sector.